Some punch hard. Others punch fast. But Gervonta "Tank" Davis, he punches different.
Vicious right hand!
Dynamite in both hands, fueled by power. Because for Tank, fighting wasn't just a sport, it was survival. From Baltimore's tough streets to boxing's biggest stages, he fought more than opponents. He fought circumstances.
5 of the fighters that I started with, all of them did.
You went from foster homes to foster home.
I think I was probably like 5 when they took us. My mom left us in the house by herself. You know, she was on drugs a lot.
Every setback fueled him. Every fight was personal. Davis laced up the gloves early, carving out a dominant amateur career with 206 wins and just 6 losses. Proof that his power and skill were undeniable long before the bright lights. Turning pro in 2013, Davis bulldozed through his early competition. Knockout after knockout, his reputation grew.
That stuns!
And still undefeated, Gervonta.
But true stardom came when Floyd Mayweather took him under his wing. With Mayweather Promotions behind him, Davis skyrocketed. His first major test? Luis Sanchez, a durable opponent with a respectable record. But Tank doesn't just pass tests, he obliterates them. From the opening bell, Gervonta "Tank" Davis took control.
Very conscious of the power in that left hand.
Using his speed and power to pressure Luis Sanchez.
Well, we know Gervonta can hit, he has the knockout first.
Voyages of PBC on spike. Oh, and Davis snaps his head back with a left.
Sanchez tried to box from the outside.
7%. Hey fans, wake up on New Year's Eve morning and tune in, Antonio.
Yeah.
Have you done your...
Davis fought smart, calm, calculated, and always a step ahead, luring Sanchez in and timing ruthless counters with surgical precision.
Get my opponent to overcommit so I can, land that big counter shot just like that.
But don't get it twisted. Sanchez fired back.
He carries the jab hand in a very similar way.
Who some have called the next great one, Gervonta Davis. However,
Davis found his rhythm. Midway through the 8th round, Gervonta rocked Sanchez with back-to-back uppercuts.
Oh, nice uppercut. Oh, and a second one drops Sanchez.
Sending him crashing to the canvas.
A lot of shots throughout this fight, but
After instructions from Floyd, Davis knew exactly what to do.
that strategically this was the round. The Luis Sanchez.
And now another left. Stagger Sanchez.
A devastating left hook sealed the deal, ending the fight in brutal fashion.
Quick power. Sanchez.
Another win on the record for Davis. Calm, calculated, and closed in brutal fashion. On June 3, 2016, Gervonta "Tank" Davis needed just 41 seconds to handle business against Mario Antonio Macias. Closing in with controlled aggression, he uncorked a vicious right hook. The punch was so precise, the fight ended before the ref could even count.
He didn't see it coming.
Guys, this is his 16th professional fight. He now has 15 knockouts.
Tank's first title bout was against the undefeated Jose Pedraza.
He also is undefeated in his campaign with a record of 22 wins, no losses. Jose Sniper Pedraza, first attempt at the world title, introducing the undefeated Gervonta Davis.
Filled with confidence, Tank came out fast, pressing the action and letting his power be felt early. Throwing hooks and uppercuts to the head and body, Tank wasted no time breaking Pedraza down. In round 5, Pedraza threw everything he had. But Tank shrugged it off and went right back to work. round 6, a fatigued Pedraza felt the weight of Davis's power as Tank ripped a crushing hook to the body. Gervonta smelled blood and pressed forward, sensing the finish was near. Pedraza's guard dipped, and Tank seized the moment, unleashing a fight-ending right hand. A defining punch that made Gervonta Davis the youngest champion of his era at just 22 years old.
World champion and the new IBF Junior Lightweight Champion of the World.
In his next fight, Davis took on Liam Walsh. Another undefeated fighter boasting a perfect 21-0 record. He stepped into the ring for his first title defense, walking out to Michael Jackson's Beat It,
Alongside him, he first met.
exuding confidence and energy. Before the fight, Floyd Mayweather offered words of encouragement and support.
Same way, same way. Ready?
Now the world title fight is underway.
In the first round, Davis remained patient, calmly flicking out his jab.
Very, very powerful. Nice jab from Davis. Good accuracy.
Slow start, both men patiently waiting for the counter.
Davis, Michael Alexander pushing Walsh back. Good left hand. Floyd Mayweather continues to shout his instructions. There's the left to Walsh.
But who would strike first?
One aimed at the body. There's the left over the top.
In the final minute of round 3, Tank unleashed full force, landing a devastating left hand that sent Walsh crashing to the canvas.
Him down with the left hand.
He defended his title for the first time with yet another dominant early round stoppage.
He decided, made the decision.
Two undefeated fighters, one title on the line, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Francisco Fonseca, power versus precision,
It's time to perform him.
speed versus strategy.
That knocked him off balance.
But when the bell rang, only one man would leave with his record intact. Davis comes out composed, using his speed and movement to dictate the pace. Fonseca tries to press forward, but Tank's sharp counters keep him hesitant.
That right hand uppercut is a bait before throwing the left.
Stabbing right hand to the body by Fonseca.
30 seconds left in the first frame.
Davis mixes in powerful body shots, testing his opponent's durability.
Fonseca ripping to the
They go to problems.
body shot by Davis. Another left hand to the body.
Fonseca on the ropes and various attacks to both the body and the head.
Davis began to showboat, slipping shots with ease and landing clean, punishing blows.
Take a little confused by the orthodoxness here. It's what Connor does. He puts his hands behind his back. That's
Oh, what a nice leg. Makes him pay.
In the 8th, Tank got serious. Fonseca hit the canvas, the ref counted to 10, and another win was in the books for Davis. A controversial finish.
Way not impressed with this outcome.
Some argued the final shot strayed to the back of the head, but the win stood. Finding opponents for Tank became a challenge. After multiple canceled fights, Jesus Cuellar stepped up with the belt on the line. Would Davis reclaim what was his, or would his demolition run be halted?
Out of it, representing his home of Baltimore.
Now they come to the center.
Okay, man, you've already seen your pre-bout instructions.
Davis set the tone with a sharp jab.
Shot is to pressure. Davis with that jab.
Slips and uppercuts worked in sync.
Nice straight left hand. Because at distance, Gervonta Davis is so explosive and are foreign to this building. And
Calculated distance and an active lead hand made it impossible for Cuellar to land clean.
solid run and a straight left hand as we shot. Davis loading up a straight left down the center. Then in the 3rd round, oh, big straight left hook. Yes, and here is that left, straight left, boom. Right?
Then, a puncturing straight left forced the challenger to a knee.
He's not as willing to come forward on straight left, and down he goes.
Davis didn't rush. He waited, studied.
And a nice left uppercut by, seems to be hurt. Davis knows he has him hurt. A right hook to the body.
Then, found the opening.
The ropes, a right hook to the body, and Davis puts him right hook to the body. And look at Gervonta Davis sit down on the blows.
Davis claimed his 2nd world title, cementing himself as a 2-division champion.
Now, the WBA Super Featherweight Champion of the World.
Davis made quick work of his next 2 opponents, scoring back-to-back stoppages. First up, Hugo Ruiz. He never stood a chance. Tank closed the show in seconds.
A straight left followed by a right hook. That found its hook, and down goes finish by Gervonta Davis.
Likewise, against Ricardo Nunez, he couldn't lay a glove on Davis.
As a professional.
Midway through the second, Tank shut the lights out.
Can Nunez recover? Big straight left. He's in big trouble. Look at it again. Here's that left. Bang.
Davis's biggest challenge yet, Yuriorkis Gamboa, a former champion with experience, grit, and something to prove.
1.5 pounds with a record of 30 wins and 2 losses. Into the ring with a record of 22 wins, no losses.
Davis took control early, dictating the pace and landing sharp, precise shots.
In front of over 15,000, he stopped Ricardo Davis. There's a big straight left that backed up Gamboa, followed by. There's a straight left that caught the attention of the Cuban. Straight left, but Gamboa got out of the way.
Gamboa hit the canvas in the second from a crisp left hand.
Here's that right to the body. A straight left, down goes Gamboa! On it. Back comes Gamboa with the right hand. Big left.
From rounds 2 to 8, it was all Davis, dictating the pace, landing at will, and breaking Gamboa down.
A big shot by Davis. What we saw, heavy.
In the 8th round, Gervonta Davis knocked Gamboa down for the second time with a powerful left uppercut.
Shot. Davis, big.
Tell him I gave him a full minute rest.
Gamboa got blitzed with.
In the 12th round, Gervonta Davis sealed the victory with a final knockdown.
That was a slip. Big straight left, a couple big. Over Mizzles, down goes Gamboa!
And the referee waved off the fight, giving Davis a TKO win. A devastating knockout, a statement win, and with it, Gervonta "Tank" Davis became a 2-division world champion. Leo Santa Cruz, a 4-division world champion known for his relentless volume punching. Gervonta Davis, the knockout artist with dynamite in both hands. 2 styles, 1 ring.
Wanted to silence his critics, and he just called out one of the biggest punchers.
Santa Cruz came to fight, standing his ground and letting his hands fly.
Yeah, that left uppercut as Santa Cruz wants to bring Davis into the deeper water. Referee rules it. No knockdown.
Davis, patient and composed, slipped, rolled, and countered with precision.
Loading on Davis. Davis rolling
His best. Those combinations flow, but there
wants to keep Davis corralled in the corner, but there's a counter left from Davis. And Santa Cruz through the right, and Davis now loading up again with the left uppercut.
stood in the pocket and battled. At first we thought it was but then here he comes with that uppercut on the inside. I'll tell you what.
Santa Cruz fired a flurry, looking to push Tank back. But Davis saw his opening, ducking under, loading up, and unleashing a thunderous left uppercut. 1 shot, lights out. Santa Cruz collapsed instantly, and the fight was over before he hit the canvas. A devastating knockout, a statement win, another highlight for Gervonta "Tank" Davis.
WBA super featherweight and lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta "Tank" Davis.
Davis took a leap into the super lightweight division, challenging WBA champion Mario Barrios. A bigger opponent, a higher weight class, but power like Tank's doesn't fade. He started slow, studying the chess match in front of him, searching for the perfect opening.
Yeah, Davis scored the Ring Magazine 20.
Davis wanting to get the overhand left in, and there actually it was a pretty straight left. Davis has
Barrios held his ground, keeping the fight razor close.
What happens if he actually it was a pretty straight left hand. I mentioned that I've made
right hand, left hook, right hand through the guard. Good combination put together.
Barrios sticking that jab out and getting a right hand in.
Davis a belt holder at 1.
But once Tank found his rhythm, it was destruction on demand.
Barrios rips a left
Plan B. Throwing straight all the time.
A right hook sent Barrios down for the first time in his career.
But, oh my!
Moments later, a heavy left put him on the canvas again.
Perfectly placed and timed.
And then went after.
Encouragement from Mayweather in the championship rounds took root.
You got that round. Give me this and one more. You're the best. Make yourself.
Tank locked in.
Davis hurt him.
The exchange of bodies. Tank Davis daring to be great, and his power has already delivered.
Vicious left hook to the body folded Barrios in half.
Barrios.
Bloodied but defiant, he stood, only for Davis to swarm him with a ruthless onslaught,
Davis unloads the left.
leaving the referee no choice but to step in. 3 knockdowns, an electric crowd, and another belt added to the collection.
And he is the winner by way of technical knockout. He is still undefeated, now a 3-division world champion and the new WBA super lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta Tank Davis.
A scheduled showdown with Rolly Romero was derailed by assault allegations, forcing him to withdraw. In stepped Isaac Cruz on just 2 weeks' notice.
Bueno, nosotros contentos de poder hacerle frente a Gervonta Davis y para asumir un gran reto.
A late replacement, but no easy fight.
Already lands a left hand for Cruz.
Tank controlled the range, but Cruz kept the pressure on.
Bouncing off the nose.
I think Davis's left hand has been the more effective punch.
Maybe it's a boring fight. Maybe he's not fighting well.
The crowd was waiting for Davis's uppercut to detonate on the chin.
Winds up with one, and there, a very conscious effort by Cruz. Barry Hunter wanted the jab from him, and Davis.
What does that mean usually? And there.
But Cruz was having his moments.
Oh, and the jab and Cruz going to the body again, showing his hand speed.
He's always a roundhouse right hand.
I have him ahead 4 rounds to 2.
On cue.
58-56.
Oh, nice.
And there is no backing down in Cruz.
Lead left hook to the body by Cruz. A couple of right hands to the
head movement of Cruz less now. Good body work again. That one may have straightened.
Tank used lateral movement to his advantage, firing off perfect counters.
He does better work.
And yet you talk about
showcasing really different, a variety of combinations of boxing skills. Choosing this volume.
And you have to appreciate the boxing of Gervonta Tank Davis.
With slick boxing and calculated precision.
Davis and ducks underneath that sweeping right. Produce another electrifying episode of his KO show. But man,
Davis went the distance for only the 2nd time in his career. In a fiercely competitive fight, Davis took home the unanimous decision, but Cruz made history as the 2nd fighter to survive all 12 rounds with him. Rolly Romero was cleared, and the stage was set for the two to finally clash.
Talk on Instagram, but when they see it in person, they don't got the same reaction.
The highly anticipated fight kicked off at the Barclays Center in New York.
Rolly was talking about was that
Feints kept Rolly flinching.
Two Romero was clear with us. He said it may take me a couple rounds to fit.
Minute have gone.
A sharp left hand down the middle, waking the crowd. Tank remained composed, carefully downloading information.
Yeah, and he's doing that. You can see the focus in Tank.
Romero, and he lunges, and that.
On the retreat, Tank unleashed a picture-perfect counter,
He was kind of awkward,
leaving Rolly out of sync.
Ain't no safety on this Glock. You know? Ain't no safety on this Glock.
Davis showed no safety when meeting Hector Garcia in the middle.
Garcia, another.
This is opportunity.
Both trading heavy artillery.
The challenger. Oh, that knock. But Garcia's in serious trouble. Look at this. Garcia was actually walking.
But by the 9th, Garcia's corner had seen enough. His vision blurred, his will broken, and the fight was over.
Tank Davis!
Decimating one Garcia set the stage for a super fight against another. Ryan Garcia, with the fastest hands in the game. And a supernatural left hook. For sure, this would be Davis's hardest challenge to date. 2 elite southpaws, 1 stage.
The bell, round number 1.
Garcia had his moments early, using his jab and movement to frustrate Davis.
Whoever does make the mistake is going to pay dearly.
Garcia came out firing in round 2, letting his hands go with confidence.
They say that Garcia had to take advantage of Davis's slow start.
But all it took was one perfectly timed shot from Davis.
Garcia was open to it. He got off balance, got hit.
Straight.
Davis turned up the pressure, landing brutal left hands that shook Garcia to his core.
Or do not force something that is not there.
By Garcia. And Davis responds with a...
Is not a factor right now, and that's a problem for him.
A contract weight of 136 pounds.
Davis getting the left hand in again as Garcia...
Then came the 7th. A single perfectly placed left hand to the liver. Garcia froze, took a step back, then dropped to a knee. A body shot that silenced the doubters. Another mega fight, another highlight reel finish for Gervonta Tank Davis.
Down from a counter left flush.
Frank Martin, slick, disciplined, and hungry for the upset. Gervonta Tank Davis, explosive, patient, and always dangerous. 2 elite southpaws, 1 proving ground.
As a reminder, obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch him up. Good luck.
Martin started sharp, using his speed and movement to box from the outside, touching Davis with quick shots and staying elusive.
Too often Martin trying to establish the jab and again.
And Martin's a really good one. And so far, saw how nice Martin got out of that corner when he got
10. He's so quick with it.
Got good body shot.
Round by round, Davis closed the gap, cutting off the ring, making Martin work harder than he wanted. Then, as Martin opened up, Tank found his moment.
Lands for Davis.
Davis is reading you.
Instantly, he'll remove this angle.
Then came the finish, a signature left hand timed to perfection.
For big trouble here. There's the uppercut, and there's the left hand.
Wow!
The big hand just finished it off. Boom! God dang!
Martin crumbled, unable to recover. Another opponent, another highlight, another night where Gervonta Tank Davis proved why he punches different.
Yeah, we should.
Davis versus Roach ended in a draw, a rare result for Tank. Roach came prepared, using his movement and jab to keep Davis from finding his usual rhythm.
Success here for Roach in round 7.
Davis had moments of control, landing sharp counters and heavy shots.
It's because the words are being thrown at each other. Let's see if the... There's Davis, lands a left.
Coming back from Tank.
Davis stunned the boxing world with a controversial knee, sparking debate. After 12 rounds of back-and-forth action,
there's a right hook to the... There it is. Oof. And, Davis just... Boom. Not even terms here in the 11th. Both of them have landed.
The judges couldn't separate them. No knockout this time, just unfinished business.
Decision is a majority draw.
A rematch is confirmed. Do you think Davis will win? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.